If you go to work, you probably have gotten a review or an evaluation from your boss to determine a promotion or raise, because we all like money. This morning, Linda McNutt-Foster, CEO and executive coach of Cortex Leadership, is here with us to talk more about a new book that disproves what leaders believe about work. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning.
So happy to have you here. And you do a lot of research on this, on all these types of things. What did they find was a lie about the workplace?
Well, the most important thing about this book is this is the guy that wrote Focus Now on Your Strengths.
Okay.
So now focus on your strengths. So he's the guy Strength Finders from Gallup. So he's been doing research for a very long time, and there's a lot of myths or lies that they're dispensing within this book that I think are very important. So one of the main ones is that in organizations right now it's all about culture, and the leadership team is supposed to come up with a culture and a mission, and what they're saying is it doesn't matter nearly as much about the company culture as it does on the team that you're on.
Interesting.
Who your manager is, who you're sitting next to at work every day. Do you have a best friend at work? Is there someone you can confide in at work? How do you work together as a team on projects? That's much more important to how much you enjoy your work and feel deeply satisfied than it is your overall culture. Okay,
that's very interesting, because typically when you're going in for an evaluation, we've all had them, and it's just you. And they're asking you questions about you and what have you done and what have you brought to the table. It's not about who you're sitting next to, how you're getting, not so much how you're getting along with everyone else in the office.
Well, and that's what's important in this book. Is one of the big lies is that we can rate other people. It turns out that we have certain rating systems that we have in our head, and some people rate really hard, some people rate in the middle, some people rate high, and it has very little to do with you and much more to do about them.
Very cool.
In the way that they're rating. So what's interesting is what's going to change based on what this book says. So the research is extensive. So if as your boss I can't effectively rate you, then what can I do? What do we do instead? And that's what this book is about, is the fact that people they don't need feedback. So one of the lies is people need feedback. No, you know what they need? They need helpful attention. And from our research, what we've shown is that they need acknowledgement. It's much more important when you're working hard or contributing in some way that you know how you're bringing value to something and how you're bringing value to the team. Good,
good. And I know a lot of us work jobs where you may or may not get an annual review or a 6 month. My very first job, Six Flags America, and I had a 15 years old, 1 year evaluation period where I would sit down with my supervisor and she would give me a 1 to 10 rating. What about those that work a job where you don't have any type of evaluation or review period with your boss?
Yeah, I mean, when it's being done right, your manager, whoever you're reporting to, needs to be giving you consistent supportive attention, consistent, like, here's what's going right now, keep doing this, here's what I could see you stop doing to be more effective, here's where you're bringing value. This whole idea of annual evaluations within 5 years are going to be completely dispensed with. The big organizations are going, look, you need to have attention on a regular basis so we can really help develop your strengths and have you in the right role. It's not nearly enough to be able to say once a year whether you're doing a good job or not.
Absolutely, I love that. Now, a new book for supervisors and bosses and CEOs to definitely look into for sure. We're also going to put some information on our website, livinglocalva.com, so folks at home can see the 9 lies and the truths that go along with them. Linda, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely.